Make him say, na 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 na.
I'm also waiting for that link. I'm not gonna lie. There it is.
Consarn it.
It just went live on my end, so should be getting a link.
Give me the link.
Should be getting it soon, dude.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Got it.
Oh God.
Got it. Here we go. Hey, enthusiasts, what's happening? This is Salty Language, episode 676.
The sexiest podcast on the network. Hi, Brian.
Oh, well, hello there, Tom.
How's it going, man?
Oh, you know, it's all right. Just came in from being outside helping my mom with some stuff around the hoose. Yeah, made my sinuses miserable, but
Hey.
yeah. It's funny. I was only outside for like half an hour. I came in, I'm sneezing, I'm all congested.
God damn,
like, come
man.
on. Like, it's only half an hour.
Plague
Like,
bearer.
I know. It's like my body's like, what are you doing? This isn't air conditioning.
I mean,
get out of this
body's
mess.
not wrong. It is definitely not air conditioning.
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice day
It's
out.
gorgeous
It's,
out there, bro.
You know, it's not hot. It's not really humid. You know, there's a little humidity, but it's not terrible in it by any means.
Oh, that
but
shit's
yeah.
delightful out there as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, yeah. For sure it could be worse. Tomorrow's going to be a hot one, I hear.
Stop it. Shut your mouth.
I'm just talking about heat.
Well, I can dig it, but I don't want to.
Yeah, you for sure can.
Heat sucks.
Terrible. Yeah.
Oh, man.
But then we're supposed to get like rain in a cold front, so it's only supposed to be like in the 60s,
Hell
I think,
yeah.
Saturday
Now we're
or
talking.
Friday.
I can put on my hoodie, hang outside.
Yeah.
You know, maybe put on my flannel and twirl up my mustache.
Yeah, that's the right move for sure.
Drink some craft beers in the great outdoors.
Yeah,
or some
probably.
ice cold pink lemonade, Brian.
No, not on a cold day.
You're saying I should heat it up?
Ice cold lemonades for tomorrow when it's gonna be hot. When it gets cold, you got to switch over to like cider.
Piping hot lemonade. I hear you.
Yeah. Who doesn't love a nice glass of piping hot lemonade?
That's my lemonade truck I've been secretly working on. Yeah.
Nice.
It's not going well.
No, it's like that Simpsons bit where Bart and Lisa are outside and they hear the like ice cream truck bell and the guy's like, chili, get your piping hot chili.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, who the hell? Now, granted, on cooler weather, man, the chili truck come around, I might be like, hey, slow down for a second.
I'd have to do a double take. I'm like, do I trust truck chili?
You do.
I'd
You've
have to look
eaten
at
worse.
the truck. Like if it was some, like younger douche kind of person in a retro panel van, I'll be like, oh, this guy makes primo chili. It's probably like $15 a bowl. But if it's
And then you'd be wrong. He's just serving
Hormel,
canned chili.
But not even.
Yeah.
Like whatever the dollar store Hormel is, which is probably Hormel now that I think about it.
Yeah, I was going to say it might just be Hormel. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about a chili truck, man.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're right. I'm all about a chili truck.
Exactly. That's right. Piping hot, served in a waffle cone.
I mean, if it's a savory waffle cone, that's the shit.
Yeah. Even a sweet one would be delicious. But
I think a nice savory one with a little cumin. Hell yeah. Well, probably corn based.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's
be like cornbread,
but a waffle, but a vessel you can eat that isn't a bread bowl.
Be like the idea of like a walking taco. It's just, made with a waffle instead of chips. You'd be all right. Just load it up with some cheese and onion and
Wolfing taco. Yep. Does it work? I don't know.
Probably not.
I think Wolfing taco works.
I think what'll happen is people are going to see the word taco and be very curious.
True.
Like, what's this?
Yeah, I don't know what a wolfing is, but
is this a sex move?
Yes.
Should I be looking this up on Urban Dictionary?
Wolfing taco.
You should. Yeah. Delicious. That's what it is. How many can it get?
We were just talking about waffles over the weekend. I don't know why, but I want a waffle maker that's like Waffle House style, like thin with the tight grid. Yeah, because all I have is a Belgian one, which, yes, giant fluffy waffles are amazing. But sometimes, Brian, I need that thin, crispy mug. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you can make waffle tacos or whatever you just called them, wafflos or whatever.
Wafflos.
That sounds like a cereal.
It sounds like a cereal or some sort of like buffalo waffle thing, like buffalo chicken waffle situation called a waffalo.
That's our new restaurant, Buffalo Waffle Thing.
BWTs, we'll call it.
Yeah. Yep. Like what is the thing? You just have to find out. It changes from week to week.
But you gotta order fast. These cease and desist won't stop.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Yeah. We may not be in business tomorrow.
BW or the fuck did you call it? BWTs.
Yeah.
T's.
Pretty close to BW3. Only a couple letters difference. So yeah.
Oh my God, Brian, I have an idea. So we need to open up a strip club.
Is it called Buffalo?
No. It's called BBWTs.
This is too many
so
letters.
It's big, beautiful ones. So you get like some bigger broads.
I thought you were gonna say big, beautiful.
Oh
waffles.
my God, that's even better.
Delicious. We serve BBWs here. Like, big, beautiful women walking up left and right. Hey, what's going on? I'm like, oh no, sorry, we're referring to our waffles. They're just like
beautiful. Look, it's big and it's beautiful.
Yeah, look how beautiful that thing is.
I'm more on board for big, beautiful waffles. Can we also have a side project, the BBC, the Big Beautiful Cookie?
Yes.
Or I guess it could be crepe if we're doing breakfast.
Sure, why not? Either way, yeah.
Oh my God.
Like home of the BBW and BBC. Baby, what? Like, kids, look away.
When you come here, make sure you're DTF, down to feast.
Yeah. The cookie's like dick shaped, but not dick shaped.
Somehow it's not.
Yeah. Right. But very phallic, but not overtly
for
phallic.
Sure.
Yeah. Right. Like
just phallic enough.
Exactly. Yeah. Oddly enough, the name of our erotic cake business.
Yes.
Just phallic enough. Cakes and more.
Yes, you have to tag on cakes and more.
Right.
Oh my God. I love all these ideas. We should. God, I wish we had Shark Tank. We should do a Shark Tank.
Wouldn't it be funny to just be able to have a storefront that you owned? You could just put up graphics and just see how many people come in.
Terrific.
for some of the names just to see, what you draw with it, like the just phallic enough. Let's go in there and see what's going on. Like, I'm very curious.
I bet that guy is.
Right. Not good for, bachelorette parties because you want overt phallic. That's
down the road.
We're just phallic enough. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Sorry.
That was fun. So, how's your weekend besides, hanging out and playing games like we did?
Oh, that was terrible. Terrible.
I guess how was your Labor Day?
It's fine. Yeah. It was fine. It was Monday. I enjoyed, wishing people happy Monday yesterday because I'm an asshole. But
I'll have you know you
Not
don't
really.
wish me a happy Monday.
I was going to, but yeah, I should have. But tee.
You're so tricksy.
Yep. So original.
Yeah, I was
No one's ever thought of that
actually
before.
had a pretty busy weekend myself.
Yeah.
I was like sad, and it's all like people are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you're busy," but it's a lot of driving. But Saturday we had a cookout out of Michelle's parents' house, right? And we we're supposed to do a outdoor movie, which all my movie equipment's still in the back of my car now that I think about it. But we're gonna do an outdoor movie, but it was just we would have been gone so late. We're like, we can't.
Yeah.
Can't.
Right.
Next day, go up to my parents for yet another cookout, which was fabulous. And of course, I had you boys over after that.
Yeah.
Turned into a kind of a late-ish evening, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And then Monday, I just did all kinds of shit around the house. It was like choring day. I'm like, I was like, I'm supposed to be labor less today.
Yeah.
How did this turn into choring day?
Yeah, I know so many people that's basically what they did one day was get a lot of shit done that they needed to get done.
I did make some beautiful pizzas last night, though, and the kids came over.
You did. I can vouch for the beautiful pizzas.
I'm really, really enjoying making pizzas now outside on the grill.
Yeah.
Next step, homemade crust.
Yep. Best part is now we don't have to drive to West Virginia. I mean, that's
no.
That was the only reason we pretty much went down there, wasn't it?
There was definitely magic in the air, and pepperoni rolls that we still have never tried.
I wouldn't know. Oh, don't forget the pimento cheese that we were promised and never delivered on too. Every time we go, there's going to be something he promises and doesn't deliver on. That's the new gimmick, right?
I found this terrific beer when we were out at Michelle's parents' house because right up the road is a great spot that sells all kinds of beers.
It's Bud Light.
Cats Love Death Metal. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, that's a great can.
I haven't got into it yet, so this is my inaugural pour. Yeah.
Oh man, hope it's
not
terrible.
It's not terrible either because the can. I was looking for Clag, that brewery I talked about at Sandusky, because this place tends to get it. And I went in there looking for that, and I saw this, and my first thought was, I need to buy one of those and give one to Mike because he loves cats and death metal.
That is true. He does love those both. And hopefully it's a good beer, so that would make three things he enjoys.
Yeah, exactly. So I dropped it off after we left and, knocked on his door and he just answers the door in his boxers. Hey, man. Like, hey, buddy. Got this gift for you.
Like, clearly he was expecting company. He was already ready. He's just like, it's open. You go in, he's just sprawled on the couch like the the Costanza painting.
He's expecting someone else.
Yeah.
It's me. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's really delicious, by the way.
All right. Well, good. Because there's been too many good cans out there with
shit
awful beer in them.
For sure, right?
Yeah. Yep. Or the can is, can over promises.
Oh man. But yeah, it was I mean, dude, Friday, I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday when we EDF'd. Yeah. That was so much fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Cheeto.
Killing lots of
missing
bugs.
out. I know we had to go
was.
backwards to some easier levels because we were a little on the rusty side. But goddamn, it came so silly and so much fun.
Considering half of the first board that we played was basically us going, wait, what?
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh my God, I figured out how to jump.
Yeah. How do I revive you again? I don't know.
Which is really shitty in the middle of a firefight.
Right. And all it would have taken was 2 seconds to look at the stupid control mapping on the settings.
Whoa, it's like reading the instruction book. We don't do that.
Yeah, it's right out. Yeah, you figured it out
Plus,
on the fly.
what we really could have used was a third
Another
soldier
person
on the field.
Yeah, you're right. We needed a shield.
Operation Meat Shield.
Yep.
Oh, man. Yeah, but yeah. And then, like I said, y'all came over Sunday night. That was awesome. Cooked some delicious Aldi bratwurst. Dude, they
were tasty.
Didn't they?
Not wrong. Yeah, they did. They did for sure. It's like I ate 2 of them, and when you were like, there's more, and I was like, God, I really want to go have a third one, but God damn, I don't want to be a savage, because I know it wasn't that. It was just like internally. For my own sake. Like, I really don't need to eat a third one of these, but I kind of want a third one of these. Probably should have. What's the worst that I would have had? Some regret.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever. I don't know about you. Regrets, I already got plenty of those.
Yeah.
What's another shrimp on the Barbie, Brian?
Yeah, those are the bricks that my life was built on.
This is the foundation to my amazing castle.
Mm-hmm. You ain't wrong. Yeah, after we recorded last week, I got recommended by our Patreon listener Robin to listen to somebody named Elizabeth. I think her last name is Moen. It's Moen. And I, so I jumped into Spotify listen of her, and she's got a beautiful voice, and her stuff was pretty good. Like, some of the lyrics and stuff were strong in her stuff. I dug listening to that, and then I was like, you had mentioned that Amigo the Devil, so then I listened to I just listened to, like, on Spotify how they show their like most popular basically. So I just did that. And then I listened to who was it? I can't remember who it was. It was a newer like rock band that's pretty popular, I guess. And I listened to them and I was like, it's kind of in the vein of Ghost. I think I told you about that a little bit. And I was like, they're all right. They're not. I mean, I'm not going to be mad if it comes on.
Aha! Yes, God, I am amazing.
I remember the dang name of them. Yes. And they're fine. They're good. It's just not really my
it's not your jam,
style.
Baby.
Yeah. But it was like I said, they were good. But then I listened to when I was trying to find Sleep Token's name, I was typing in like new rock bands, blah blah blah. And all this kind of, just using Google like the oldest man possible. And, what are the kids listening to at the rock and roll shows?
Someone hand me a paper. Like I got to look at the Billboard Top 100.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Who's playing downtown at the Metro? But then I saw, one of the columns mentioned Vended, which is fronted by Corey Taylor of Slipknot's son. And the drummer is Clown from Slipknot's son.
Now, funny you bring this up, because you told me via text message, hey, you should check out Vended.
I did.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Today I'm at work. I'm doing, work. I got my speaker going.
Right.
And the song comes on, and I'm on my new release, whatever, playlist, right?
Right.
And I'm like, is this new Slipknot? And then I look at my watch, and I'm like, Vended. I was like, oh, it's that fucking band that Brian was talking about.
Yeah, right. And they very much sound like old Slipknot. Yeah, and I was like, now I can really understand why there were a lot of people that have really, like, because Corey Taylor keeps talking about how he's got like less than 5 years of touring left in him, basically. And a lot of people seem to think, because I'm sure you remember originally with Slipknot, the reason they wore the masks was so that literally people could come and go, and they could the Slipknot would exist, but the individuals could come and go, basically.
Like
and a lot of people,
they come and they go.
Right. Yeah. I hear that. Yeah. But, and I could see why people were like, Corey Taylor's son's probably going to replace him, because it's like his voice is not, I don't think it's as strong as Corey's. Like, I think Corey has a better voice and more range and all that stuff. But the kid really feels like old Slipknot and stuff when you're listening to him. So Yeah, I'd love to hear them cover some Slipknot just for shits to hear what it sounds like. You know, but they are very heavily influenced by Slipknot style.
Yes, big time.
Very heavily. There were a few songs I listened to that was like, okay, this feels more like they're finding their own voice a little bit, you know. But a lot of the songs were very Slipknot-esque, and I wasn't mad at it. I was enjoying it.
The old apple don't fall far from the tree kind of thing, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, like I said, I wasn't too mad at it. I
had two moments when I was listening to my music earlier today, though.
Uh-oh. When were you crapped yourself?
Not yet.
oh, that's right. I see your board back there. Days without crapping myself.
I would love to have one of those boards.
Put that on your office.
I have a giant blank whiteboard behind me. I definitely could.
There you go.
I love this. No, so I'm listening to, my playlist, and this song starts going. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I've never heard this song before. And then the vocals kick. I'm like, is this Clutch? Texas Hippie Coalition. But the lead singer, it sounds very Clutch. It's almost like if Clutch was like, hey guys, let's put out like a Western inspired album. It's wild. Okay. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, you know how it is. Musicians have all sorts of influences, and singers sometimes have similar voices. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Country Clutch.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Country. You got to be real careful with that.
Exactly.
Clutch. It sounds almost like a cuss word, and then you're like, oh,
what'd you call?
It's country. Oh, okay. Don't call me a clunch.
Goddamn clunch.
Actually, clunch sounds like a pastry.
It sounds delicious. I could go for like a raspberry clunch. Yeah.
Right? Captain Clunch.
Little that like thin ribbons of frosting across the top.
Yeah. Forget that, man. Like Toaster Strudel now has that like jumbo packs of frosting.
Yes, I've seen the
it's the only way to buy
Peter
them
North pack or whatever they call it.
Yeah, just oh my god, what is going on
here? It's still coming out. Oh god.
Yep. Jeez. It's like a week later.
I don't know if it's frosting or strudel. Can't tell anymore.
It's both. It's just all frosting now. It's just like a pack of frosting that looks like a toaster strudel. It's jam filling inside
the Pillsbury Doughboy and the Toaster Strudel Company had any balls, Brian, they would have called it Strudaki.
Oh, that's tough to say. Yeah. Sounds like a hockey player's last
really
name.
Does. Yeah.
Strudaki score!
From the top of the circle! Yeah, Strudaki. No, it doesn't roll off the tongue. Toaster. There's some. There's a bukkake angle here somewhere.
Hold on. We got a problem.
What happened?
Audacity just quit.
Son of a bitch.
And now it's not
Of course. Why would it? Well, I guess we're gonna take a temporary hiatus on the live video. Enjoy the. It's coming back.
Worked back out. Well, I'm opening it again.
Enjoy the face, everybody. And we're back on the YouTubes.
Yeah, we're back here. We had a little hiccup with the recording program. You know what's funny is I updated Audacity before we recorded last time. And remember, it dropped out last time too.
The
like
audacity
that.
of it.
So, yeah, they got a new version, so maybe I should have downloaded that.
Yes.
Maybe that's the problem.
Nonsense to me, my guy.
Garbage. That's what it is.
Let's go burn down Audacity HQ.
Oh, that'd be a shame. We go burn down Audacity.
Audacity and Audacity.
Yeah, they're like, guys, you want the building next door? That's Audacity. I'm like, too late. We're already in
Rampage. Arson Rampage.
Yep. So I was in Aldi the other day, and I walked down like where all the trail mix and peanuts and everything were, and I was like, tee the whole time because of our comments last week about all these nuts. Yeah. I almost sent you a picture, but like,
what if Aldi put out a recording program called Audacity? It's going too far,
Tony. They can't.
I mean, I like the Aldi color scheme, so maybe a theme like that would be cool. But whatever.
Yeah, that would be a good name for the theme.
Audacity. Yeah, you're right.
Audacity. Yeah. But. I haven't caught up on I was watching wrestling last night, and then I was like, oh, I gotta watch a new episode of Chimp Crazy. I was like, I haven't watched.
We started episode 3 tonight.
Yeah,
I hate that lady. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like we're only maybe 15 minutes into it before I was like, I gotta go downstairs.
It is so interesting how with Tiger King, you're like, I don't know how I feel about this guy. He's weird. He's whatever. But there was some like charm to the guy a little bit. And with this woman, I just hate her. Like from minute one, I've just not liked her.
Like here's the way I look at it. Like a Joe Exotic, would I want to be friends with him? Absolutely not. He's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Would I want to sit next to him at a bar someday just to bullshit?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Maybe. Yeah.
Now, chimp lady. No, I don't want to be near her.
Yeah.
She's awful. Yeah. So that's my stance on her and Joe Exotic.
Yeah. Agreed. But yeah, I haven't caught up on that yet, and I did watch the first. They've dropped 3 episodes of Rings of Power.
Oh, the Lord of the Rings
show. Yeah, for season 2, they dropped 3 episodes. And, I love when they do that, but I also hate it because I tend to binge them. And then it's like, oh, the next episode's going to be the 4th episode. Is this an 8-episode season or 10? If it's 8, it's like, dude, it's half over. It's only week 2.
Well, if you binged it, you played yourself, Brian.
I know. But I saw a lot of people criticizing it. And I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I don't know what they hated so much about it, but maybe there's not enough action for them. I don't know, because there's really not been a ton of action. They're really still. I think what it is, they're setting up the storylines for the season, kind of like here's these multiple stories going on, and then they're gonna get into more stuff. But if you think about the Lord of the Rings trilogy, there's long segments where there's not much action. Like, walking across the country for like an hour and a half.
Death Stranding.
An hour of handshake.
Hell yeah.
So I don't know exactly what they want, but I don't know. Like I said, I think it's pretty entertaining. I've enjoyed it.
That's all that matters.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I don't give a shit what others really think about stuff I watch anyway. I'll watch it, and if you see an overwhelming like this is hot trash, usually then I might be like, maybe I'll hold off on watching something. But it's like, but also at the same time, similar to like some people were going to see like Borderlands because they're like, it can't be that bad.
But what if it is?
That's the problem. Yeah. But what if something is that
what
bad?
If it is, my guy?
Now I've wasted 2 hours of my life or so, depending on the movie.
True.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've been watching Bojack Horseman still. And I'm amazed. One, I'm mad at myself that I didn't watch it sooner. Not going to lie.
Yeah.
And I'm amazed at how a show can be so funny yet simultaneously soul ripping.
Oh my God, right? It really is a show that I can't binge, you know, like I could watch a few of them and then I'm like,
there's some heavy episodes.
Yeah, it's like after a couple of the episodes, there was one of the seasons, I think like the season finale, and I was like, oh, I don't want to start the next season. Like I want to go find like Bob's Burgers or something that's a little more
lighthearted,
you know, light and fun. Yeah, I was like, but it's so good. Like I'm never like that was terrible. It's just like I need to not feel depressed right now.
It's like it is such a good show, but goddamn, there's moments that you're just like, oh God, you know?
Yeah, right in the feels for brutal, sure, dude. Yeah, exactly.
So good though, so good.
So it is. Yeah, I can't remember where I left off, but I know I think I only have like one season left to watch. I think there's what 4 seasons. I think
I'm in the middle of like season 6.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Okay. Maybe I'm further behind than I thought.
Yeah, I don't even know how many seasons there are because I don't really want to click ahead and get like that episode titles.
The little like synopsis.
Because then I'll be like, I just want everything to come at me as like I'm a new baby or something. You know?
Oh, here, I got you. Beauty. I got you. I'm gonna look it up on IMDb because at the very top it shows how many seasons.
Good thinking. Look at the big brain on Stewart.
Bojack Horseman. Oh, so bright.
Oh my god!
Well, there's 77
Did Heimdall
episodes.
open a portal? I knew
yes. You know, I'm always hanging out with Heimdall.
I would too. He's a handsome man.
Yeah, he is a handsome man. You're not wrong. We just watched shit. I can't remember which Thor it is. The one where he's captured by the Collector.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Ragnarok, duh, because Ragnarok
and roll.
Yeah. So I was watching that last night, and I was like he's standing next to Thor. I'm like, man, there's a lot of handsome on that screen right now.
I mean, that show he was on the BBC was awesome. I think it was called Luther. Huh?
It was.
Huh?
Yeah.
That was a good show, though.
Yep. Yeah. Agreed. All right.
I don't know, man.
I'm looking for.
Wait. Are you using old man Google? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Oh, there's 6
shit,
seasons.
I'm in the middle of the last season.
So you're toward the end, my friend.
Damn it. That hurt my feelings too.
Sorry. Well, you know, there is a reason I'm called the Dream Crusher.
It's true.
So
it's true.
Also because I kill people while they're dreaming. But that's beside the point.
It's all right. We don't need to tell everybody that.
Yeah. I mean, what? What were we talking about? Since I'll clearly go back and edit that out.
We haven't really been watching a whole lot of anything else. Playing a lot of Cult of the Lamb. That game rules.
Yeah, watching Michelle play it the other night, I was excuse me, I was very much like, I really need to get going on this.
Dude, it's so good.
The Undertaker thing cracked me up so much.
Good. That and by the way, I know we've discussed this before. I think phones are creepy. Just to let you know.
Yep.
Because Michelle's playing Cult of the Lamb. I'm chilling on the couch.
Yeah.
And I've got this game on my phone. It's called Vampire Survivors. It's a fun game. Okay. It's just basically you move your dude. He shoots. You survive as long as you can. You hit certain points and you beat shit. Whatever. Okay. And I'm playing on my phone, and I said out loud, boy, I forgot how fun this game is. I wish I could play it with a controller. Fast forward 24 hours, I'm outside chilling on the porch. Well, I guess it'd be 12 hours, whatever. I'm outside chilling on the porch, watching some TikToks, the spy app of all spy apps. And what do I get? An ad from the official Vampire Survivor TikTok page going, oh my God, I can't believe we have a live action advertisement for our PS5 version of this. I went, what? No. And I looked it up, and it was like $4 and change. So I was so I'm like, fuck yeah. And then I'm playing it later that day, and I was just sitting there thinking, like, that whole thing was weird.
And they got $5 out of you.
Damn you, TikTok.
You played yourself.
That was pretty weird, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that stuff's always weird. That's why we've said for years, like not just us, but tons of people, online are like, it's, before there was an admission to it, it was like, it's total bullshit when they're like, oh, we're not listening to you. It's like, yeah horseshit. Because there's too many times where you're like, random item, and then you jump on Instagram and your first ad is the item you were talking about. It's like, come on.
I never Googled to see if it was on console. I didn't do anything.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. If it's something you looked up previously, it makes sense at least. Because I could see them going, hey, he looked for this, using your search history, blah, blah, blah. Because we know Facebook does that. They've openly admitted that for a long time. But when it's something you just happen to be talking about in the room with somebody, and then you pick your phone up and there it is, and you're like, there's no way this is coincidence.
Also, I don't know if you've seen it. Oh, wait, I think we talked about this on the show a long time ago. But October 15th, Brian, it's currently available for pre-sale on the PlayStation Store for like $17.
Okay.
Squirrel with a Gun.
Oh, yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of it on my social media. It made me amp for the game. And when I found out how it's under a $20 game, I'm like, I might have to pre-order this.
I mean, it is Squirrel with a Gun.
I saw the squirrel sitting in a remote control car doing drive-bys. So,
oh my God, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, so I really just want to play it, and I don't care if it's a shitty sandbox game, kind of like Goat Simulator. Goat Simulator's hilarious, and it lives up to exactly what it is, and I can only assume Squirrel with a Gun does the same thing.
How can it not? So I hope. Man, it'd be disappointing if it doesn't live up to that. I can't wait.
I might have to go live on the YouTube when I'm playing it for the first time.
Right. Yeah.
Squirrel with a Gun.
Yep. I'm so glad this is going to be on consoles too. This isn't just a like
for
Steam
sure,
game,
right?
All right, so I'll have a link to squirrelwithagun.com. Actually, is their website, so I'll just have a link to that. So people can watch the trailer and see the squirrel walking around with his gun.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing it because it looks so stupid. It looks perfect to me.
Yeah. What was it, Crab Fight or whatever that we saw?
Yes, exactly.
Forever ago, which I still haven't played. I know some people who've played it and talked about how fun it is. So but I have not played it still. But oh my God, you can put accessories on them too.
I see this picture of him wearing like a sparkler hat.
Oh, this one's just got like a cowboy hat on. That's amazing. Oh, what's going on this one? Oh my God, he has an eye patch.
Does it have co-op?
I that's actually what I was looking for. I'm not seeing anything about details at this point, but press and influencers, how come they don't send that to us?
No shit.
Rude.
I'll influence the shit out of this game.
Yeah, right. Damn right.
He's got a double barrel sawed off in this picture just on his shoulder.
Dude, this is so ridiculous. Yes. It looks like he's holding a bomb in this one. All right, there's 12 different types of enemy takedowns as well, apparently.
I, for one, can't wait.
Yeah, I'm $20. Under $20, I might have to give this a go.
Yes.
It's out on PC currently, apparently.
I mean, come on now.
So, well, I'm just letting the PC players listen. In case they didn't already
Brian,
know.
whenever we're recording, I always assume you're just talking to me.
Oh,
right. We're having a conversation. Oh,
yeah, we were.
Me and the squirrel with the gun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, quite.
Yes. All right, fair enough. All right. Anyway, yeah, that looks fun for sure. Still don't see anything about well, there's only one other thing to do. Use the Google.
Just say it out loud. You'll get an ad for it later. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's fine.
Squirrel with a Gun co-op. Will Squirrel with a Gun be a multiplayer? Single player for now.
For now, keyword.
Ooh,
that would be great if it had a.
I can understand where it's like, let's see how it does. If it blows up, then because I think Goat Simulator was that way, wasn't it? I think originally it was a single player, and then they added co-op or
goat,
whatever,
which is hilarious.
The idea of just I'm gonna title this episode "The Additional Goat."
All right, fair enough.
It's just such a random sequence of words for me.
I got a random sequence of words for you. We were playing Drawful. Yeah. Have you ever played Drawful?
Why is it sounds
like a
very
Jackbox
familiar.
game, but it's okay.
Okay.
So you sign in, you get a prompt, you draw it, people guess and then all the guesses come up, and then you decide like what it is, who's right, who's wrong, whatever. It's kind of like that Telestrations game I have. It's kind of like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
These prompts they were giving us last night when we were playing it. I had one that was just said IP musical notes. Right? Michelle had a prompt that was just definitely not a sex swing. Like the prompts were all like, I had one that was too many Cheerios. Like it's just weird prompts.
Those are weird.
But it was, I mean, we had a hell of a time, and the kids and us, man, we had a blast playing it.
Is it like you play it? So you play it like within the house,
like you
right?
Load up the game. It's on our Switch, and then it'll tell you to go to Jackbox whatever, and then you put in the room code, and then you play on your phone. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so you can have. I think you could play up to 8 people or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a good party game.
Okay. What was it called again?
Drawful.
Forgot already. Drawful. That's right. Okay. I think I've seen people talking about it. Like people saying they played it at a party or something like that. So it's like I'm pretty sure I heard it or seen some footage of it.
It looks entertaining, that's for sure. Or it is entertaining.
Yeah,
sorry, I'm thinking about another game we just got.
You were thinking about Squirrel With A Gun.
I was thinking about possum pizzas. It's another Switch game that it was.
Oh, I thought you were combining your love of possum and pizzas.
Duh, I got to catch one first though.
True. Well, that's why we go to Luther's.
That possum, all that free roadside possum.
Yeah. That's right. Well, they have stores there where they just sell it, right? You go to the butcher and they just have roadkill.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude! I just pictured one of those like butcher charts where it breaks everything down, but it's a possum.
Yes.
Well, this part of possums is where you get the brisket from. These are the possum chops.
God, makes me think of the Mo when Mo becomes like a legit restaurant, and he's like, "We start with the best part, the neck." He's talking about chicken.
I mean, for making soup, right?
I guess, yeah. I mean, I've seen a lot of chefs on Food Network using all the other parts,
little chicken neck action,
the feet and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So whatevs, I guess.
Whatevs is right. There we go. Oh man. You know what's crazy is I really have no notes for this week.
Yeah, I don't have a lot. Awesome. I have like a story and I have a shut up and take my money.
Go.
All right. So the first story is: have you seen any of the footage from the Paralympics where they had breakdancers?
Oh God.
Dude, they're phenomenal.
Thank God.
No, it's not comical. No, it's not bad. It's not. No. I mean, God, like people, I've seen all sorts of people like with videos, and they're like, "How is it they're not getting to compete, but Ray Gun got to compete?"
That's.
And I was like, "Well, because she killed it for everyone."
Yeah, breakdancing will not be back.
Right, and the Paralympics threw it out too. They were going to have it. Dude, like seriously, like I'll have a link in the show notes where it talks a little bit of. I mean, it talks more about her, unfortunately. But if you just type in like Paralympic breakdancing, there's some amazing people doing this, and it's even more amazing because they're Paralympians,
right, for sure.
So I for sure recommend people checking it out.
Oh God.
What the heck is it? Oh, sorry. It's getting all
what now?
Oh
yeah, I'm watching some dude breakdance. He's got one fucking leg.
Right? And he's better than her, and she has, all of her appendages.
Oh God. There's a whole bunch of them on there. One guy's in crutches. Dude, he's doing some sick ass crutch moves.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I
don't know what's wrong with this other guy. He looks Like he's got all his limbs, so I don't understand.
Well, okay, unless maybe, maybe he's got a
more of a
prosthetic or something.
Thing, maybe, I don't know.
Oh, that's actually possible too. Yeah, he could be disabled or whatever in that regard. Yeah.
Where's my mouse? Oh, that's wild. It's too bad ray gun sucks.
Yeah, right. And it, another group of people that, are going to get penalized because of the bullshit she pulled, or allegedly.
Haven't they suffered enough?
I know. It's like, Jesus. But yeah, because dude, I saw somebody on Twitter that posted something about Paralympic breakdancing, and I'm like, oh no, because you never know what the hell's the internet's going to bring.
When you told me, my brain was coming up some awful images.
Yeah, and that's the worst part is because seeing obviously Paralympians do ridiculous stuff. Like I watched a dude like target shooting the other night. He has no arms. He was doing it with his feet.
There was a guy that had no legs, but he shot his wife. It was still target shooting, Brian.
I mean, you're not wrong, but yeah. But you know what I mean, though. It's like it's still amazing how, and some of the archery and stuff where they just use their legs or their feet for it. It's like, it's insane. Wild. I can barely put one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Let alone hit a bullseye from 100 yards.
Yeah, exactly.
Using your fucking tootsies.
Yeah, it's like for sure my head is off to them. It's like because you're doing something incredible. Meanwhile, I just trip over my own feet. So. Yeah. Mad props to them, though, because, it really sucks that the Olympics get so much push on TV, and the Paralympics, I don't think were on TV at all. I think you had to go to they had them on Peacock. And I will say this, over on the sidebar where they have the different hubs, they actually had one that said Paralympics. And I was like, well, that's cool because people might go, hey, let's check some of this out. I watched some of the long jump the other night, and it's like, I know they have the like blade legs, or like one or whatever, but it's still incredible to watch people be able to do different sports. Yeah. That is something that years ago that would have been, like, oh, well, I don't have a leg. I guess I'm not running or doing high jump or long jump or what, now it's like, fuck you. I can do all these things, that's pretty awesome.
I agree.
Again, considering we have, biological parts like that, and like I can barely bend down and pick up my keys.
Those live there now.
Yeah. Like if I fall down, I'm just gonna lay there and cry for a little while.
I mean, that's fair.
Eventually I'll get up, maybe.
I fall.
Yeah, I feel
I can't get up. You remember when that was the biggest punchline in the world? Oh my God.
Yeah. Do you know what was really funny is that like 20 years later, they were still using that same footage. And then eventually they updated the commercial, but then they would still have her. And I was like, well, I kind of get it now.
Probably dead.
Oh, yeah,
long
she's
dead.
Probably, if she's not, she's like 700. Yeah. But, I love the fact that they are still kind of like, it's kind of tongue in cheek a little bit because they know people made fun of it, but also it's like, this is kind of the tradition.
Yeah.
Like we're going to leave this as part of the commercial because it's kind of, what we're known for.
Do you think that lady's headstone says fallen for the last time?
Oh, man.
Right?
If it did? What if she has a great sense of humor and was like, hey, this is what I want.
That's what I'm saying,
That'd be amazing. I would laugh so hard at that. I'd be like, you know what? Props to you, lady. Props
you know what I've realized is the days of like our youth when a commercial like that or Where's the Beef or all that shit would go, Budweiser, what up,
Oh, yeah.
That shit just is never going to happen ever again.
You know what I think it is like everybody talks about how, you look back at different decades, right? Like you can tell things from certain decades, and that was such a 90s thing. Like the extreme commercials and all those kind of things. It's just like, it doesn't land now if you try doing the same thing.
I just mean, where a commercial makes a catchphrase or something that just becomes part of like the zeitgeist, man.
What are you talking about? Everyone's going around singing the Ozempic song.
It's because they're all on it.
Yeah. I mean, you ain't wrong on that too, right? I saw a comedian named Ian Carmel.
That sounds delicious.
He posted well, I mean, you should send him that on Twitter. He'd probably appreciate it.
That means I'd have to sign up for Twitter again, Brian.
Oh yeah, like Ian Carmel, you sound delicious. But he posted about weight loss drugs, and he goes, I don't understand giving people shit about it. He's like, I lost a ton of weight doing it the right way, eating right, exercising, blah blah blah. He's like, if there's a cheat, he's like, cheat. He's like, fucking enjoy life. Right. And I kind of laughed about it because you like everybody knows somebody who's lost a large amount of weight, and you see it's a lot of effort.
Hard. Yeah.
Right. And versus like then you see somebody on like Ozempic or one of those drugs, and it's like, oh well, yeah, I lost 50 pounds. All I had to do is jab myself in the stomach once a day
with the sword,
and that would be kind
of
cool.
The Ozempic sword.
Yeah. Very tangent based here, but I was watching America's Got Talent a week or two ago. Yeah, we'll get to that. Okay. We'll get to that later. But this dude was doing all sorts of like kind of carny tricks, and he puts together a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm like, the hell's he doing here, hungry, right? Bro. So he eats. Well, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, well, nothing wrong with a little snack in between. Got to stay energized, So he notches on this sandwich a little bit, and then he pulls a sword out, and I'm like, oh, I see what he's doing. Dude, he swallowed the sword, and when he pulled it out, you can see some of the peanut butter and jelly on the sword.
Oh, my.
And I was like, I've never seen anyone do that before. The sword swallowing, sure, I've seen it a ton of times. I've never seen anyone show proof that the sword was actually in their tummy.
That's kind of fucking weird.
I was like, that's really gross, but I also appreciate hey, I'm going to show you this isn't like a collapsible sword.
Wow, that's kind of vile. I'm not going to lie.
Right? Oh, he did it right in front of the judges too. Like walked down the ramp to where he was right in front of their table, so they can see it. I was like, oh, this is so nasty. But also,
what if you walk down to their table and they're like, oh, here comes another hack sword swallow guy, and he just starts beheading them. Oh my God, he went crazy.
I did not see that coming. Golden buzzer. You're through to the finals. I'd be hitting that real quick in hopes he wouldn't kill me, Yeah, like, hey, I'll put you through. Let me live. I'll put you through. And then you just no-show from that on.
I got COVID again, guys.
Yeah, on the night when he's on anyway, like.
Why? Because fuck that guy. That's why.
Yeah, that's right. Like, listen, my contract doesn't say anything about getting beheaded. Or watching a man's half-eaten peanut butter and jelly slide down a sword, Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. It's gross. But again, it's not something I'd seen before.
Flip side, making a peanut butter and jelly with a sword, pretty cool.
Baller move for sure. Yeah. You just saber the jelly.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
That would be impressive. Like speaking of that show, that for the most part, there's some really talented stuff on there, but one of them, there was a guy that was doing balancing stuff last night. At one point, he puts a glove on. It looks like it's a shiny glove, like, Michael Jackson would have worn. But as soon as he did, and I saw him pour champagne out of a bottle, I'm like, he's going to balance on this bottle. And that is a mesh glove to protect his hand in case it smashes, And I was like, smart, as we've all seen the one guy, one jar.
Wear your proper PPE, ladies and gentlemen.
For sure. And dude, he sticks his finger in the bottle and balanced with his finger in the bottle. Just that.
God damn.
And I was like,
think about what his girlfriend feels like.
I know, right?
Like, hold on, honey, seriously. I got to get up.
Yeah.
I'm balanced on one finger in your vagina. Yeah.
She's like, I'd really prefer 2 or 3, but I guess this is impressive. He's like, wait a little bit later. You think this is impressive? Shit. But seeing a dude balance on one finger is impressive. But with the finger in a glass bottle, I don't know how the bottle didn't break. He didn't have it taped or anything, so it was literally like it could have just crashed. It's got to be a physics, thing where you're putting all the things down to a point rather than applying a massive weight over the top of it or something. I don't know.
But I have no idea.
I'm not a physics expert, so I don't know, but it was impressive to watch.
Most impressive.
I'll tell you that. Yeah. So
nice.
Anyway.
Quite nice. Quite nice. Oh, I do have to apologize for last week because we didn't put up a Patreon. Patreon.com.
Oh, I was just going to say, just in general, I was going to say, Tony, we could say that every week.
That's true.
We should just apologize for the previous week.
We tried to do one on the weekly, but we recorded so late last week.
Things were. I got home late.
It's a whole situation.
Yeah, there's a whole thing. Yeah. So, yeah, one of these days we'll do another one. Someday. One to you. Yeah. Oh man. So I assume you got your Oasis tickets, right?
I got them to resell, but they fucked me on that. So.
Yeah. Man, I saw so many people were. I guess there was like a glitch in their website that fucked the people over, and of course, you got tons of scalpers buying tickets because those are going to, they're hot. Plus, there was the dynamic ticket pricing, and some of the tickets were ungodly expensive, I guess, and people were very upset about that.
I mean,
and I was like, at what point are we going to hit to where people are going to go, fuck this, I'm not going to go see shows anymore? I mean, we're nowhere near it because Taylor Swift sells like 8 billion tickets every time she puts a concert on.
True.
So clearly people are willing to pay giant money, and, Oasis, I'm sure their whole thing is sold out already, right? Any act that comes back together, they sell out real fast. So it's like, but at some point there's got to be a tipping point, right? I mean, I've hit it already. I'm pretty much done with big shows because they're just too damn expensive.
Small shows are expensive anymore. Yeah.
True. You're right. Some of the middling shows that used to be like $25-$30 are like $100 now, or $75, and you're like, do I really want to go see, Creed and Tonic?
I mean, kinda.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I would go.
Can you take me higher?
I'm not the world's biggest Creed fan, but I love Tonic.
Only if it's got some gin in it. Waka waka.
Yeah. No. But yeah, I kind of wonder about that.
I don't know.
Though. Like where the tipping point's going to be. Because, man, when I see some of what people are paying for, well, I remember Verzi talking about it with him and Bill Burr when he talked about when Taylor Swift was in New York, and he for his daughter's birthday, he wanted to get her like front row tickets, and front row tickets were like $2,000. And he was like, I love my daughter.
Yeah, for sure, much. Right?
He's like, I got her a few rows back. It was like $1,000, and I was like, that's still so much money, dude. But I get it. He wanted to spoil his little girl. That's an experience, right?
I guess.
I think that's the only way you can look at that. It's like if a Super Bowl was around, I'd love to go to a Super Bowl just for the experience, but also I kind of don't because I don't want to deal with the people and the parking and the bleh, like it's just a nightmare. But also or a WrestleMania, same idea. It's like I really would like to go to a WrestleMania, but I also kind of don't because there's
going to be a shit show.
Yeah, it'll be a shit show, exactly. So yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
I know quite a few people who've already backed out of like they're like, yeah, I'm done going to concerts because I can't afford $200 for a ticket.
I think
for a nosebleed.
I think last year ZZ Top came to the zoo. And I was like, I would fucking love to see ZZ Top because they're getting up there. Cool. I think didn't one of them drop dead recently?
Yeah, one of them's already died. Yeah.
Tickets, I looked them up. Cheapest seats were like $125 at the zoo, and I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
As much as I would love to see ZZ Top, I cannot.
And that's probably before a
for sure. Right? For you mean convenience fees?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I meant convenience fees. Whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck them. I did that with Bob Seger because although it was Bob Seger was like, hey, this is my final tour, and my mom has always wanted to see Bob Seger, and I was like, I'd love to see Seger too. I was like, let's see how much this is, and it's like nosebleeds were like $100, and I was like, I love Bob Seger.
Not this much.
No. No. Well, even Metallica, when when you guys went, it was like I looked at the tickets and I'm like, fuck. You know, it's like, again, it's like I saw Metallica and 4 or 5 other bands for $75 like 100 years ago. But, you know, it was like in my head, I'm like, that's the most I've ever paid for a show, was that $75 ticket. You know, I've never paid more than that. And that was to see multiple bands.
Those were the glory days, man.
Yeah.
We live in dark times right now.
Well, and then talking with Mike the other night and him telling us about, you know, that Lamb of God shirt he had was $40 for a fucking concert shirt. I'm like, geez, you know, it's like, come on. I'm like, I know a lot of places t-shirts are like $25, right? Like just a standard type t-shirt, or $25. And it's like, I get it, but man, they're killing you. You know, it's like you had to pay $200 to walk in the door before parking. You know, and now if you want any piece of merch, you also have to, like, well, I guess here's the rest of my leg.
For sure. Like I said, we live in dark times.
Yeah.
It is.
It's sad, you know, because you want to go see bands, but also you're like, especially if you see like a couple bands that are both bands you really like, and you're like, ooh, and then you're like, oh, with 2 big bands, this might cost even more.
Boy, I better start giving blood now.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go donate some plasma for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it still counts as a donation. I don't understand. The plasma place near me, it's always like, come donate your plasma. And I'm like, I'm not donating shit.
I expect to be compensated monetarily for my plasma.
Yeah. Oh, and they do, and you get taxed on it. Like, you have to pay taxes on any of that because it counts as income. It's like you're selling a piece of you, and you have to, like,
that's about the most American thing I've ever heard in my life. Not gonna lie.
Right. Hey, listen, you can sell your plasma, but Uncle Sam needs
a taste of that, and all that, you know, all the nutrients put in your body to, you know, grow them plasma cells. We're gonna get a taste of that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
God damn it. Yeah, I need to go buy my own private island or something. I need to have my own fire festival.
Private Idaho. Yeah.
Just by myself though.
Oh,
well, you could come too, Brian.
I thought you were just meaning, like, you know, just scamming people out of a bunch of money.
I kind of went to jail. No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Well, you're on your own private island.
My own private Idaho.
Yeah, just like I you just put a jail cell around you, be like, you know, the island, to be like, I'm already in jail.
I can't leave this paradise. Oh,
sorry.
This is the worst prison ever. I have no cell reception. Oh no.
Yeah. Sorry, no mail gets delivered here.
Damn. Oh shit. What am I gonna do? Lay on the beach all day?
I got I got sharks with laser beams on their foreheads swimming
they're
around
there
here.
To keep me in, definitely not keep you out. Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. Right.
And you.
Yeah, it's I try to be real careful now with like the you know, when I see like some band's gonna tour or whatever, because I'm always just like stop it, dude. You ain't going.
You don't want it. Why hurt yourself?
It's like as soon as I get excited, I'm like, yeah, like look at them prices. Your excitement will die real fast. And it's like, oh yeah, you're right.
Fucking wilt.
You know, like you and I talked, was it last week? And I was like, you know, I wonder if Wu-Tang Clan's gonna be anywhere near us. And then I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you know, it's gonna be a $200 experience because it's like $100 for the worst seats in the place.
Oh yeah,
probably. You know, if you want to get even a remotely decent ticket, it's probably going to be, you know, 150 or so. It's like the only hope you have is to just go see washed up bands, you know, that are still touring or something, like, you know, the Kings of 80s hair metal or whatever tours, or the tribute bands. Yeah. Even then, those tickets are probably like $75.
Depending on like if they're the official tribute band, yes.
Dude, if I was, hell yeah, dude. Be like, hey, listen, you know, you can't touch tickets to Weezer, but you know, we can take care of you for
the half price. You come see Squeezer.
Squeeze. Oh my. Like, is this an erotic show?
Yes.
It is. Like, excellent. Okay, well, it's only $75. Sign me up.
We've combined the music of Weezer with the art of burlesque.
I mean, I would go see that because that would be a weird combination. I want to see burlesque to Weezer. That would be amazing. I am not going to lie. I would for sure be like, all right, I'm very interested in this.
Yeah.
Play Franks and Beans. Play Franks and Beans.
Cock and balls just come out. Damn it.
Like, that's you're not even trying. Where's the art? At least do a fan dance first.
And then it becomes, puppetry of the penis. And it's like, oh, I mean, he just made a fucking pirate ship. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's impressive. Listen, I don't want to stare at a dick all night.
If it's a pirate dick.
I mean, that's a little more impressive. Yeah. Oh, how did you? Yeah, it's just a whole puppet show. Yeah. All right. Called Peenzer. Peezer.
I like Peenzer.
No. Weenzer.
There it
Weenzer.
Is. Weenzer.
Actually, Weenzer could almost be a mush of two bands because you had Ween and Weezer.
True.
That would be strange.
Anyway.
All right, let's talk about my shut up and take my money.
I love this idea.
It's funny because Luther actually sent this to me today. I saw it last night and, cried because I'll never own it.
Wu-Tang tickets?
That too. Yeah. It's yeah, my shut up and take my money this week is any concert I'm interested in.
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah. No, it's Lego announced that they're making a larger scale classic Batmobile. And it looks pretty damn awesome. It comes with like a little Batman also.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah. Now, they made a smaller one a few years ago that was a Walmart exclusive that stupid me didn't buy. It came with Batman and the Joker. That was like $30. And I don't know why I didn't buy one. And that same set now goes for about $100 because, Lego tends to appreciate. But yeah, it comes out in October. And yeah, it just looks pretty dope. It's $150, which is why I'll never own it.
I am not looking at the right ones then.
Okay.
Huh.
Because it's 1,800 pieces, which is pretty amazing. That's a lot of pieces.
There's a lot of pieces. That's also going to help me.
There you go. I just sent you a link.
Well, I think I might have it now.
To lego.com. It says it's for ages 18
10
plus,
hours
though,
ago.
which I don't know about.
Oh, yeah, that's sick. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. It's really cool, too, because, they always put, the little details in it. You can open, or the back of it has the, I don't see it on here. I saw it on some other site I was on. They have the, mobile bat computer that's, in the inside of the car and everything, it's not just looks like this from the outside.
I mean, it's a good looking Batmobile, and it's definitely a good size. Yeah.
Right? I would love to have this.
Jesus Christ, that was loud.
Sorry. I don't know what you heard.
Oh, God damn it. They got a trailer on their website for it.
Oh,
and I was trying to play it, but it is loud as fuck, and I can't reach the mute button because of some pop-up. Yeah,
that's
sorry,
cool.
people. You don't get to watch the trailer.
Oh,
let's tell you. It is cool, though.
Well, if you go to the link that I'll provide in the show notes, you can for sure check the trailer out. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. The mobile crime computer's in the back. That's right. It was in the trunk. But, yeah, this is really cool. I really, really would like to have this.
It's very cool.
What I don't understand, though, is the Batman figure that comes with it, which very much is, in the styling of Adam West Batman, but it looks like he's standing on the corner of a building, almost like there's a gargoyle there.
Yeah.
If that Batman wasn't so much for that, known for that. If they had him to where he could climb up the side of a wall, that would for sure be more realistic. And I don't know why they haven't made a Batman and Robin climbing up a wall.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because they easily could do it. You just put a string to the piece and it would just connect, right? It would, and then you just hang it sideways essentially, and it would look dope as hell. Same with a Spider-Man that hangs upside down. I don't know why they've never, that I'm aware of, they haven't done a Spider-Man that hangs upside down.
You've never seen that episode of 1960 Batman where Adam West is on top of a gargoyle in the lightning storm?
No, I
think it might have been a deleted episode.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Right, fan made. Yeah. It was you. In a very, very tight bat costume.
So tight. I bought it years ago. I was a little slimmer at the time.
Right, like you.
Yes. Yeah, it's actually just It's my Batman underoos.
Yeah.
Talk about Franks and beans.
Oh, seriously. Spillage. Yikes. That is a terrifying utility belt. Oh, that's my balls.
Like I was saying.
Like I said, yeah. Oh, God. Please put them away.
I can't.
I'd love to. I can't. As you can see. Oh, man.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is one of those things that, you know, if I had more money, I would for sure grab, though, because this is really cool.
Shut up and take my money. Shut up and take my money.
I'll probably see it, like, you know, sitting on the shelf at Target, and I'll just start crying, you know.
Naturally.
So I'll be like, you know, I could take my Target gift cards and get this and say to hell with a PS5.
Or the Target exclusive Wu-Tang tickets.
Or the Target wait a minute. Dang it. Always with the Wu-Tang tickets.
Damn you, Target.
Yep. Yeah. So anyway, that's to take my take my money for this week. Yeah,
that's a good one, my guy.
So when Luther sent it to me today, you know, they said, I was like, oh yeah, I for sure saw that, and yeah, I was already cried about it. So I do have a birthday coming up. If anyone would like to.
Brian does. It's right around the corner.
You know what I should do? They have that website, what's it called, Throne or Wishlist, or it's one of those kind of things. I should totally just set one of those up and just put the shut up and take my money stuff.
That would be funny.
Not that I expect any of it, but it would be a good hub for like the shut up and take my money stuff. It's big. Hey, go check this out.
We'll start putting things in there like 18 packs of Bounty. Like what? They talked about. I mean, I could buy that. Like sweet.
Yeah.
Thank God, I was so out of paper towels.
I know, right? Like finally. Yeah. Hey guys, the shut up and take my money this week is Crest Total.
Exactly.
The 4-pack.
Oh, I love it.
Like this is kind of weird, guys. Like what's going on here?
Strange. Yeah, this week shut up and take my money. 5. That's right, 5 Aldi pizza cookies.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Delicious. Yep, we're just gonna make a pizza cookie cake. We're just gonna put some icing between each layer.
I love this idea. Layered pizza cookie cake.
Cut into it. Yeah.
It's like I just got diabetes thinking about it.
Yep, that's right. Everyone listening got diabetes. You're welcome. You're welcome.
God. Leah brought
Wilford Brimley just broke through his grave on that one like a zombie.
His dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my. Wow.
He was so excited for that idea.
Wow. Damn, that is aggressive.
Punching out like a tremor worm.
I mean, you got to go with Dune. I mean, you got to use something a little more
Tremors
timely,
for
right?
everybody.
Yeah, it's true. You're right.
Now, Leah brought over cannolis yesterday, like fresh ones from Sophos.
Oh, nice.
Dude, so good.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get them fresh, though. Have you ever had a day-old cannoli?
Yeah.
It's the worst.
I have. Yes. It's not great at all. Yeah. It's very much like, why weren't these like destroyed yesterday?
Exactly. And,
like, sorry, we have no one to give these to. You just set them on fire.
Do anything but sell them to people. Don't even give them away. That's how bad they are.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I was meaning. It's like just straight destroy them because.
What if? Hold on.
Tie a brick to them, throw them in the river.
What if you got outdated cannolis because they're soggy, they're weird, you don't want to eat them like a standard cannoli? Check.
Yeah.
So you take them. Yep. You put a bunch of them in like a magic bullet, and you blend them into like cannoli dip for like graham crackers.
Could that work? I mean, that seems like it would.
In my head, it makes sense.
Then we smear them on the cookie.
Oh
pizza.
My God! So that's the alternate BBBC, big beautiful cookie cannoli.
Okay, yeah. There's a lot of letters on this episode. This is like Sesame Street.
Way less educational.
Yeah. Yes.
Anywho, I kind of feel like cannoli dip could be a thing.
It could. Those
weird dessert dips that people do.
I like this idea.
Because they're savages.
Yeah.
Like, you know what, guys? We don't have enough sugar. Step aside, veggies and dip. I'm bringing cookies and cannoli dip.
Oh, dude, you say the word cannoli dip, people will probably be like, "Fuzza, what?"
Yeah, just take a little bit, put it in between her, gums and lip.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say butt cheeks. But all right. Sorry, normally we're on the same page, but we were in different
I was
geography
thinking like
on
Kodiak, but delicious.
Right. So was I. Wait. All right, dude. Quick 5-ingredient cannoli dip recipe.
What is it?
Yep.
Just because I'm curious.
Oh, I'll click. It's from the Crummy Kitchen. Get it? Crumb.
You guys, make sure you scroll through 8 million parts about their life.
I'm in the middle of it.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, cannoli dip.
What to serve with cannoli dip? Let's see real quick.
Everything. Insulin shots.
Cinnamon sugar pita chips. That's a smart move. Broken waffle cones.
This cannoli dip looks
vanilla wafers. Fresh fruit.
Dude,
what?
Get that fruit out of here. We're not trying to be healthy if we're eating cannoli dip.
No. Like, we're trying to get diabetes.
Off.
I'm trying to lose a leg by the time
I'm trying
we're
to
done
eat cannoli dip and cry in the dark.
Right. Okay, here we go. So it's ricotta cheese strained, mascarpone, powdered sugar, vanilla extract, orange zest, miniature semi-sweet chocolate chips, chopped pistachios, and then graham crackers, pizzelle cookies, ice cream cones, cannoli chips, cinnamon pita chips, strawberries for serving.
Wow. This is
like any of those things.
This is a pretty fun idea. Boy, I didn't realize cannolis were ricotta and mascarpone. Nope. No wonder I eat a cannoli and I'm like, I'm dying. I better eat 2 more because I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Well, that's the move, right? It's like, you're like, clearly my body hasn't had enough.
I'm trying to build this tolerance up.
I have to make up this deficit. Yeah. And that's
how do you cure poison, Brian? More poison.
More poison. That's right.
Obviously.
Obviously. Exactly.
Oh shit.
I guess I'll throw this recipe in the show notes for anyone who wants to check out the Crummy Kitchen.
I don't want to check out the Crummy Kitchen though.
Yeah, you do. You want to live there, don't lie.
Kind of do.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. Well, shall we do Q of the W?
That's a great idea. Because let me tell you something, Brian. I got up.
Yeah.
But we're so late in the show. I'm gonna just ride it out like a gentleman.
Good luck. Oh, this is gonna really suck when the Q of the W is all about waterfalls and such.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
And I'm gonna be playing water sounds.
We both shared this, and no one commented on ours this week. How dare they?
Rude.
But I do have some answers here on the face page.
Okay,
so,
good.
Last week we asked you, what can you do in less than 24 hours that can permanently change your life for the better? Mm-hmm. Lady Cheeto says, buy a camper.
What?
Buy a camper, Brian.
That sounds terrible.
I like the idea of buying a camper. What if we bought a camper and became the portable Shameless Plug Studios? And then we could do like Shameless Plug at the Arctic Circle or something.
Yeah, wait
what?
That's just the whole podcast.
Let's see here. Valerie says, horrible boss, my boss.
What?
I'm not sure what horrible boss means. Is it a show? Is it a movie?
Either. I mean, there was the movie called Horrible Bosses.
Maybe that's what it is. I've never seen the movie. This one might be lost on me.
Yeah,
I'll still give her a response. Diamond Top fan Big Dev. He says hookers and blow.
Naturally. Classic Dev move.
Yeah. And Christine responds to him, son of a bitch stole my line. Which is hilarious.
Yep, agreed.
Love the reply. Yeah,
well played.
Well played.
Yep. I said that's classic Dev answer. Hookers and blow. It's pretty much his answer to all of our questions. and all of life's problems.
Diamond Top Fan Kiki, she says, a new tattoo or piercing or changing hair color / style or all three.
Oh my gosh.
So
all
much.
Right. It's true. You'd look like a whole new person.
Right? And then, Christine came up with a new line. Stop quoting Robin Williams movies. How would that make it better, though?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I
don't
love
know
a
about
Robin
that
Williams quote. It was a run by fruiting. Come on now.
Let's go. Yeah, agreed.
Over here on Instagram, we got a couple answers. Steve Zero says, kill myself. He goes, wow, I mean, that was dark.
Wow. I mean, for the better, though?
I don't think it makes anyone better. I don't know Steve, but I want to hug him right now.
Right.
Freehand Furniture, a.k.a. the man, the myth, the legend, the Bigfoot Nickel, says...
Creed's #1 fan.
Get a heart screening and file your paperwork to start your own business. Beyond that, make a plan to achieve your goals. Without a plan, you're planning to fail.
Wow,
no shit,
Dad.
Right? I feel like we just sat down and had some Canadian whiskeys at a fire with him, and he was giving us a cheer up.
Yeah. Well, he's just trying to save us from the mistakes he made, right? I guess. I don't. That's what it felt like, was when your dad sits you down to be like, hey, you're fucking up.
Side note, legit, that's a guy I miss talking to.
Your dad?
God.
I just made us all real sad.
That hurt a little bit.
What have I done?
But no, Nickel.
Spear right to your chest.
No,
yeah.
I also miss Nickel. Not as much as my dad.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that came out of left field. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
That was fun. That's all I got on my end.
What? All
right. It's not like last week when I got 32 answers over here.
True. All right, I got an answer from Mr. and Mrs. Cheeto, and it's if you're a cigarette smoker, quit. I'm not gonna, but I hear it's a life changer. Classic Cheeto. He says, salty selections. Read the book, The 5 Love Languages. This especially helps if you have a partner or spouse and they read it as well, but it can also help you figure out what you need to keep your tanks full. Fair enough. I guess working on your relationship's a positive thing. I guess. No.
I need another beer to keep my tank full.
Start smoking weed. Yeah, he says start smoking weed. I've never heard anyone say that smoking weed ruined their life. So fuck it. Maybe it'll make
a piss test.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've known some people who've lost their jobs because of that. So I don't know, but maybe it didn't ruin their life, right? And now this, right here, easily windmill slam answer of the week. Can't top
really. It's got to be a good one, Dub.
It's this is prime. Sign up at patreon.com/saltylanguage, and for the low cost of $3 a month, get some amazing bonus content and enjoy it.
I mean, obviously, answer of the week. Obviously,
that's what I'm saying. If you win the nope prize this week.
Oh my God,
Cheeto,
that's fucking brilliant.
To pull a Stan Lee move.
What a way! Just slid that plug in. Oh,
so good, man. So
delightful.
Good. Yeah. Yep. Well, he learned about how to slide a plug in the 5 love languages, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Right. Or on some movies he's watched. I don't know. Well, that's for another time. Depends on your mood, Tony. Depends on your mood. Make sure you stretch first. Don't just go with the big water. One. Right. Lube. Very important. Yep. All right. We have 1 through 7.
6.
Man. Oh, shit. I didn't delete the one from
last week. Son of a bitch.
We have 1 through 6, is what I said.
Well, then 4, you son of a gun.
Oh, fuck. All right. What's the first food you ever remember not liking?
God damn, I gotta go in the Wayback Machine here because I like a lot of food.
Yeah. I think it's easier for me. Because I think the first food I remember not liking would have been like, it's either got to be Brussels sprouts or like spinach, because I didn't like spinach much as a kid because it was, canned. So, yeah, it's probably one of those, or something. It's going to be a vegetable of some sort, because it's like those, or like lima beans or something like that I still don't like.
Dude, succotash.
That might be different, but just
straight up lima beans in the face.
Yeah, just as a side, it's like bleh, or butter beans.
Side lima beans is a main, bro. You remember that Disney cartoon when Mickey had a lima bean? It was him and Donald. They're starving in a train, and he slices it paper thin, because a Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah.
Anywho, back to the QoftheW.
Oh, so sad. Right. So sad. Jeez, what are we doing this week?
Oh
man,
like spinach is probably a good one, because I know we either had frozen or canned spinach. But the only thing that really pops in my head, and it's definitely not the first thing, it can't be.
Dog kibble.
Yeah, that goddamn Purina. Yep. My mom made some sort of like noodle casserole thing, and it had like bow tie pasta, some sort of creamy sauce, which right now people are like, this sounds all right.
Sounds amazing so far, yeah.
Weird fucking greens and the sausage and for all I know, the sausage was like churning. It just smelled horrible. And
because
I know, right? Terrible. And I tried to eat it and I just couldn't. And it was not a good night for Tony with his mom.
Right.
Because I was just not feeling it. But I mean, I distinctly remember that meal because of how, like, I could still kind of smell it. That's how like aggressive it was. You know what I'm saying? It'd
be awesome to find out what it was.
I've actually thought about that many times. I'm not lying.
Is it? Because it does, like you said, it makes you wonder, like, was it something that maybe wasn't good in there, or maybe there's better quality,
or is it one of those, like, it was just me at the time? You know, have I evolved?
Well, spinach is a good example, right? We both will eat spinach like crazy now.
Call me Popeye, son of a gun.
Oh, because you have a chicken restaurant?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna pop your fucking eye out of your skull.
Oh my God. We already did the dark stuff, remember? Jeez.
Oh man. But yeah, that's probably mine, would be that weird sausage situation.
I think there's a lot of people that were traumatized by a weird sausage situation when they were
younger, that's true.
But we don't need to talk
about that. I didn't have
any
weird uncles though, so we're cool.
Yeah. I mean, you did, but not that.
Accurate.
Right. Not creepy molesting.
Yeah, no, just
uncles.
weird.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of being weird.
Yeah. Right. Right. There you go. Yeah. Well, just for shits again, the question is, what's the first food you remember not liking? So show us what you got. And yeah, there you go. And with that, head on over to saltylanguage.com. Check out the links and whatever over there as well. You can find the link to tangentboundnetwork.com, which is the network we're part of. So please check out the other shows there. And if you're looking for a home for your show, please give them a shout and see if it'd be a good fit for you. And if you talk to Mark, tell him Tony wants to know about his strange sausage situation. Right? All right. So if you want to find us on the socials, hit us up on Twitter at salty_language. You can find me on various socials at Stu.
You can find me basically only on Instagram at the Monotony. At Salty Language on the TikToks if you want to be spied on. Patreon.com/ by Tony. Patreon.com/Salty Language. As QoftheW Answer of the Week said, low price, $3 a month. Hell, you can join for free and see my series of white trash shandies. But it's all there. It is a good series. Brian, you also have another thing you like to plug on the show. Let's do it.
I do. It's Hookers and Blow. No, It's my other podcast, which is called The Crazy Life. It's me and our pal Heno talking about things that are affecting us in our life and just our, day-to-day journeys and such. But also we talk about mental health issues and recovery and all that kind of stuff. So if you're into that, please give us a listen. And with that, have a white trash Andy. You'll be fine.
I mean, honestly, you could have a few because once you mix it with that lemonade, the ABV's real low.
I would think so.
Unless you mix it with lemon vodka. Let's go.
I was gonna say, but Tony, I make my lemonade with vodka.
Oh hell yeah, crazy lemonade.
Then we pour it into a beer.
Oh my god, dude! If we made crazy shandies, we're too old for this idea.
Oh god, I was gonna say we're way too old for this.
Way too old for this idea.
However,
I know.
I'm in. Let's go. Shit.